Welcome back guys. So in this video we will see the practical of decision structure in C++. So let's get started. So I have taken the example which I was talking about in previous video. So what I have done here, I have created a variable a of data type int and store the initial value 4, and in next line I have create a condition, if condition here. In this if condition I am checking the value is even or not. So if the value is divided by 2 and its remainder is 0, then it is even, otherwise it is odd. Fine. So I have used modulus operator to find the remainder of a when divided by 2. So if the remainder is equal to 0, then I will print the value. Fine. So let's run the program. Okay, so the value has been printed here because 4 is even and this condition is true. And what if I made this value odd, let's say 9, and rerun the program. Okay, nothing is print here because this condition is false. So this code inside if block is not execute because of this condition. So this is all about if statement, and let's talk about if and else statement. So I just create another block here of else and see out uh, value is odd. Fine. And if the value is even, then I will see out value is even. So let's run the program. So since 9 is odd, so program has been print value is odd. Because of this condition is false, so else statement will execute, and if this condition is true, then if statement will execute. So if I made this value back to 4 and rerun the program, so the value is even. Fine. So this is all about if and else. And let's take an example of nested if else. So what I am done here, I have created a variable a here. Okay, so what I have done here, I have created a if statement. In this if statement, I have checked this variable a with 10. If the value of a is greater than 10, then if this condition is true, then this if statement will check, which means in this if statement a is checked with 20. If a is less than 20, and if then this code will execute. So if both the condition is true, only then this statement is execute. So if both condition true, then program will print value is greater than 10 and less than 20. Fine. And if this condition is true and this condition is false, then this else statement will execute because this condition is false. So instead of this if statement, this else statement will execute, which means value is greater than 10 but not less than 20. And if both the condition is false, which means if this condition is false, so this statement will execute, this else statement, and which means value is not greater than 10. So let's run the program. I just update the value of a to 13. So the value of a is 13. So this first condition is true and this second condition is also true. So this statement will execute. Fine. So value is greater than 10 and less than 20. And what if I made this value greater than 20, which is 23? So this statement will this if condition is true, but this if condition is false. So this statement will execute. Value is greater than 10 but not less than 20. Fine. And what if I made value of a less than 10, which is 5? So both the conditions are false. So last statement, which is uh, this one. So this statement will execute. So value is not greater than 10. So this is all for this video, guys. In next video we will solve some problems on decision structures. So thank you so much, guys, for watching.